I had no food knowledge. For these 7 days, I had absolutely no food knowledge. And so after I did the diet, I had to figure out how to make my own food. And me, being an absolute expert, I'm an expert at the topic. I know how to make food. I know how to make amazing food. The first food that I made was a pan-seared chicken without any oil or butter or anything. And today, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make it. So without any further ado, I think we just get to cooking now. Alright, today we're gonna be making pan-seared chicken. And that's the one food I was eating for about 10 days while I was trying to get my abs. So, let's go. Just before we start, I do want to say I'm probably the best chef in the world. And so I'm gonna wear my chef attire. Alright, now that I have my attire, I think we should start. Alright, we're just about to check the freezer to check if I even have boneless fillets. I think one of them is the boneless fillet. Alright, I think it's this one. I think it's this one. So let's use this one. Alright, now that we have our boneless fillet, I think we can start by defrosting it because it is pretty frozen, as you can see. So I think we just let it rest for like 30 minutes. Alright, now that the chicken has been defrosted, now we can actually start to do the marination. And so we're gonna put the chicken on the chopping board. And as an expert chef in these matters, I know how to do this the best. So what you do is grab the chicken from the ends. If you grab it from anywhere else, you will die. Put it firmly in the middle of the chopping board. If you don't put it in the middle of the chopping board, your parents will leave you. So be sure to have it in the middle, as I have. We can put this back. Alright, now that we have our chicken fillet here, we're missing something. To make this chicken as good as it can be, we need seasoning. Now, as you can see on this table, I don't have seasoning. So what I'm gonna do is a very special top of the line chef move. It's called the snap and the clap. Once I snap and clap, the seasoning will be on my table. Snap, clap. As you can see, there is now seasoning on my table. We have salt, apple cider vinegar, 1 lime, peri-peri seasoning, and red hot chili pepper. We have the salt. What you do is you get a little bit of salt on your fingers and you get it like this, and you start going crazy on the chicken. If you're ever bored marinating chicken, be sure to ask the chicken if it's doing good. Now we'll go to the secret ingredient, which is this. With a little dab, little small sprinkles. As you can see, the chicken is feeling very exuberant. Search up exuberant on Google search. You'll figure out why I am a master at food. Now we're gonna go on to the secret recipe, which no other chef will tell you about, which is we're gonna use pepper. Use a little bit of pepper because if you use too much pepper and your tongue is sensitive, you will die. We're gonna now add the secret, the use of apple cider vinegar to coat in the seasoning. And very lightly coat each part of the chicken just so we get that tenderized, nutritious, malicious, fruity taste. Now you just use your finger. Remember, you gotta get each part and dabble in very softly. You gotta make sure the chicken is feeling really good before you eat it. So be sure to have maximum spread of your seasoning on the chicken. Now for the other side, so you flip the chicken over and you just do the exact same thing on the other side. I want to make a new restaurant. It's called Heaven's Kitchen. It's gonna do what Gordon Ramsay's restaurant couldn't do and make good food. And that's the seasoning done. Now we wait for about 15 minutes so that the seasoning gets really soaked in into the chicken, and then we can move on to the stove. All right, now we're here at the stove. We need a non-stick pan. All right, beautiful. We got a non-stick pan. Now, light the fire. Oh yeah, before I light my fire, I want to give a little warning. What you're about to see is breaking the laws of physics just a little bit, but yeah, so boom. All right, as you can see, now we have fire, running fire, running fire. It's not running anywhere. Now we should wait for our pan to heat up. I will be taking a 2-minute break from breaking the laws of physics. Cleo is actually gonna help me with the chicken, as Kat's favorite food is chicken. Alright, so camera died, but we still need to continue making the food. And so I have the pan, and we're just gonna be putting the chicken on the pan. So firmly grip the chicken from the top and put it directly on the pan, just as so. You should hear the sizzling. Sizzling means it's working. Now, we're gonna be listening to the sizzle for about 3 minutes. I put a stopwatch on for about 2 minutes and 50 seconds because it took me 10 seconds to pull out my phone. As you can see on the phone, it has just reached to 50. So what we do is, we grab the chicken right from below, just give it a little nudge, and then you put it, boom! Oh, that looks like it needs more. That looks absolutely delicious and perfect. Don't mind the color, only mind the taste. Gordon Ramsay. Now you might say, oh, it's still lacking flavor. This is why we have the lime. And so we have the chicken right here and we squeeze the lime, little lime droplets on one side. Remember, it has to be on one side. Why? Well, the real reason is because I forgot. The reason is because I'm a high-class chef and you're not. So we'll just put more just for that reason as well. Ooh, it's sizzling. That means I'm doing good. Or that it's burnt. Alright, just about time. In 5 seconds. 1. Now we flip it. Flip. Oh, wow. That looks so good. Alright, now that the chicken is done, we take the chicken and we put it on the white plate. Ooh, that looks so good. And now we're gonna have the taste test. It's amazing, yeah. No, it's I'm gonna retire.